Y'all. Why is this not capturing? Capture. Dude, look at the loading screen! The loading screen! I'm so confused. People are weird. Alright. Post to TikTok.
Is that not the craziest thing you've seen?
People are dumb. Dude, I'm about to just take this post down because people are dumb. Okay. Alright.
So.
I have to blow my nose. 1 second, guys. Stop it right now. Guys, this might be the best news. Hold on. I'm checking. Yes! My internet bill's fixed. I got a text saying that it was approved. Alright. Let's check out this update. I don't have any music playing because I heard there were new ambient sounds. So, Well, I want to hear the ambient sounds. The new loading screen is fire. We did it, guys. We got our $20 off for something that I was told was going to be auto-reflected. Alright. I have this random dirt. Excuse me. Okay. We have to go hunting. Does this sound weird to you guys? Hold on. Oh. That's different, is it not? It hurts my ears. That's different, is it not? I need to go get rockets so we can, like, go look at this stuff. It definitely sounds different, does it not? Am I psychopath? Or is there something wrong with me? I'm texting somebody. I'm telling you, it sounds different. I don't like it. It's literally, it sounds like nails on a chalkboard. I'm telling you, it sounds different. Oh, I hate the grass sound. I'm telling you, it sounds different. That sounds weird, too. Okay. We're looking for loaded chunks that we haven't been to before. So I guess this way. I don't really know. I wonder if you can, like, bone meal the blocks. Okay, we're loading into chunks that we haven't loaded into before. Well, this is interesting. I want to see if we can find the new animals, too. Look at all these horses! Holy cannoli, bro. Wait, the cows I know look different. Look, their snouts stick out! Where are the pigs? The sheep don't look different. The pigs is... Why do the pigs' snouts stick out, but the sheep's like... I guess they don't really have a snout. Oh, here's the new leaves, guys! Can we bone meal them? Wait. Game mode, creative. Bone meal. You can't bone meal them. Oh, that's... Look, there's a... Guys, I'm telling you, this sounds different. You can't bone meal them. Why not? Can you bone meal these? Hold on, I'm getting myself a stack of bone meal. For science purposes. Game mode, survival. Alright. Okay, so you don't need silk touch for them. If I were to place these firefly bushes anywhere, not just near a river, am I able to bone meal them? Nice! Okay. So, like, you just need to be able to find one. Slay. Okay. These look really cool. You can definitely do more fall things with these. I really hate that you can't bone meal them like the flowers. This is GTA 6. Yep. We're checking it all out, you know? It's, yeah. I don't understand why you can't bone meal these. Can I, like, and I can't bone meal the area. It doesn't work. So you just have to, like, go around finding these. That really sucks. I don't like that. I wish you could bone meal them like the pink flowers. Dang, early gameplay only took 12 years. Yeah, they, like, they were like, yo, Spark, we know you have, like, this super big community that's, like, really into GTA. And, the community just isn't hyped for GTA 6 anymore, and we really need to bring the hype back, and you're, like, the best person to do it. We'll pay you. And I was like, I'm so down. I'm taking all of these. I don't understand why you get a bunch. I just don't understand why you can't bone meal them. We need to look for the leaves that have, like, floating particles. Look, there's so many. I'm taking them all because you can't bone meal them. And you can't bone meal the area in which... That is... These block sounds are definitely different, guys. I don't like the new grass block. It makes it sound like it's, nails on a chalkboard. mean, I guess there's like a ton here. I wonder if they spawn. Frequently. Unlike the lush cave flowers. The flying gas I don't think is a thing until the next update, right? #1 streamer, thank you. We been new. Just kidding. I don't think the flying gas is out yet, is it? I think it's just next update. See, look, here's more of the fireflies. I'm not really scared to die in this world, so, Hi, JD! I'm okay, how are you? We're looking at the new Minecraft update. Yeah, I don't think the flying gas come until later in the second drop. Which will be in the next quarter, I think. Yeah, these spawn pretty frequently. Look, there's more over there and over there. So, like, I'm just gonna keep what I have. So, like, these aren't hard to find. So, I guess that's good. It's just, look, you can't bone meal them. I think the vibrant, look, here's the bushes. You have to silk touch the bushes. Okay. Can I bone meal the bushes? I can. But you have to silk touch these. Noted. Anyway, so the vibrant visuals is coming to Bedrock first, which I have beef because they really, in my opinion, the guy who announced that was very misleading in his statement. He said it was made for Java, and then if you're not paying close enough attention, especially like with their accents, he says that it's made for Java and it's coming to a number of devices in Bedrock. So he made it seem like it's coming to Java and that it will be eventually rolled out to Bedrock. But if you listen closely, that's not like what he meant. And I wasn't really like listening. Like, I was paying attention, but I was also like just like listening. So yeah. And my brother and I got into an argument about it, and I was just like, I think that verbiage was very misleading, and I was like, I don't like that. And I said, I think they do that a lot too. That's not the first time. And he's just like, well, English isn't their first language. I was like, I get that, but like, if you're gonna speak to people because English is a common language among us, then you need to know what you're saying. Because I wasn't the only one who caught on to that and thought that he meant that it was coming to Java first. People were upset about that on Reddit. I was like, yeah, well, okay. We got the firefly bushes. You can bone meal the bush and the firefly bush. You can't bone meal the leaves or the area that's in them. We need to find the pig variants. Let's go back. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. And we'll go out to the desert. Actually, before we go out to the desert, there's a snow biome over here we can go look at. All this stuff is loaded in. Excuse me. But this chicken appears to be a normal chicken. Where's all the new pigs? Oh, here's the new eggs. Creative. Egg. Look. Isn't that cool? It's so much easier to tell what they are now. I was getting so confused. That's the other thing. Game mode, survival. The wolves have different barks. I'm not going to tame one because I don't want to. Alright, we're looking for cold animals. I mean, I guess this is all loaded in chunks. Ow. No. Wait! I thought I saw one. Lush cave. Cheat the day here. Shipwreck. Oh guys, look, it's my my farm. It's gonna lag really bad. Okay, we're loading in new chunks here. Another shipwreck. Okay, this is war motion. Look at all the turtles. Okay, we're in new chunks. And we're on a small island. See, these leaves are really common. I haven't seen any leaves yet, though. Wait. Oh, these are just sheep. I haven't seen any... Look, here's more firefly bushes. You don't need to silk touch these. So you don't need to, like... I guess you don't necessarily have to bone meal them, but it's, like, nice. Like, I wish that, like... you could. So you wouldn't, like... You know what I mean? Alright, this is a warm biome, so we should see animals spawning in it. Are there some pigs? Nope, these are sheep. Am I crazy? Or are, like, brown sheep... Did they change the way sheep work, too? Because I thought brown sheep were really rare to spawn. Look at the new piggies! They're so cute! Look at, I want to see the cows. Here's the chickens! They definitely changed the way sheep work too, because there's no way. Look at all these brown sheep. Like, no. They definitely changed the way those work too and how they spawn. I want to see a cow. Oh. Oh! Look at the cows! So cool. Yeah, look, like, brown sheep are not, like, it used to be, hold on. Brown sheep were a 3% chance to spawn. They're biome based now, so brown sheep don't hold the same, like, spawn rate. I think baby brown sheep are crazy to spawn as well. Well, since I'm here. Let's see. Might as well. Nothing. 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 I'm stuck. Nothing. These grass blocks sound different, do they not? I'm not playing music because I want to hear the new sounds. Excuse me. I want to hear the new sounds. This is a huge village. Okay. That's interesting. Tall grass! That's rare. You can find bundles now. Interesting. That's good. Because, like, that's an extra storage thing. That you can find them in the villages now. That's really cool. Personally, I think. Like, for early game, when you're, like, living out of a village. More tall grass. Okay, I'm done. Now we go out to the desert. Oh, you can't stack these? Oh, well, they're in one another. So how do you, okay. I got it now, I got it. I'm gonna put them in here. And then let me go put all this stuff away. I'm gonna need more chests, aren't I? Okay. Do you guys like the update so far? I'm having a blast. Maybe I'll put them above this. Put my tall grass in here. I made too many, I guess. Alright. It definitely sounds weird, right? Like the new sounds. I have it turned up at 100% so I can hear them. I don't like the new grass block sound. Okay. I guess we just hit that. I think it sounds weird. Personally. What? It, like, took my sword. There it is. Alright. To the desert we go. Like, listen. I don't... It makes me cringe. I know, like... I don't like it. It hurts my ears. It sounds like... I don't know. Electric in the chat. Can I open Twitch? Slay. I haven't had this happen to me in a long time, guys. This used to be a really bad bug with OBS, and it's an OBS issue because I've never like Minecraft never crashes on me like this unless I'm streaming and OBS is open. And I switch tabs. Stardew also does the same thing, but Stardew crashes even when OBS isn't open. Minecraft only crashes if OBS is open. This hasn't happened to me in a long time. So slay for that. I love that. We're going out to the desert. Because I want to see the camels and stuff. No! There's also a Fortnite update today, guys. OG Season 3 is out. And there's some new weapons. So, in a Battle Royale and Reload. Oh, lag. Alright. Okay, so we've loaded a lot of this desert. Which is, a problem. Hmm. Okay. I'm trying to remember. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hide here for a second. I think I've loaded a lot of this desert. Which is why I'm like... Because we're not gonna see camels and stuff. No. Actually... See, the thing is like, do I load this? What are my coordinates? Do you guys hear the ambience noises? 39, 97, 60, 32. It's gonna crash again. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what the problem is. Oh. Yep. Sorry. I don't know what OBS's problem is today. I'm opening Minecraft again. X. Yeah, this is not right. Hold on. Oh, no. I'm wrong. It's this way. Okay, so... No way. The desert is in orange. Where am I exactly? I'm like in this area. That's 11,000. I'm not going 11,000 blocks away. Okay, I need to get rid of all this stuff. I don't care to see. I just want to see biomes. There's too much junk on my screen. So I'm down here. How far is this? 8,000 blocks away. That really sucks. There's a small desert. I don't know if I've loaded that or not. Both at positive 4,000s. 4,000, 4,500. We could go out there. Is the music too loud? Okay. I guess that's where we're going. This biome, or like this seed, is just like 2 years old and has been through like 3 or 4 Minecraft updates. So I mean, I'll stop if I load chunks that I haven't loaded before, but I think I've loaded pretty much this entire desert. That's the problem. I'm like almost certain that I've loaded this entire desert. Ow. Look, I've even loaded this jungle. Oh. Never mind. I haven't loaded some of this jungle. Guys, wait! Pause. Look! You can bone meal these. So that's good to know. Look how pretty! The worst thing they ever did was not give us the moobloom. That's the title of the VOD, by the way. Now, why can you bone meal these and you can't bone meal the leaves? I don't know. Seems crazy to me. Alright, well, you can bone meal these, and I'm not really that concerned about it, so we got a few. Look! They look so good in the birch forest. I'm so glad they put my new favorite flower in my favorite wood. Like, I hope Blake knows that these are going literally everywhere. Cool. Look, there's so many, too. Like, wow. That's deep and dark. Alright. We were headed this way. Look, they're everywhere in this. So cool. Yeah, the leaves don't look like they're hard to find. Oh my gosh, is my chat broken? Are you guys saying stuff? Because my chat hasn't moved in like 5 years. Please say no. Okay, it doesn't look like you guys have said anything. I don't know why, but sometimes my chat breaks on my, like, on mobile. Like, it just stops moving. And it happens with, like, all kinds of streamers. Not just, like, my stream. Here's loaded cold biome. Maybe we'll see the other animals here. Look! New pig. Oh, I like this pig. Look at him. He's a cutie. Oh, I like this version of the pig. I don't hear any more ambient noises except for the desert so far. Black sheep. Because a cool biome. Yeah, those leaves are defo not hard to find. I want to see the cows and the chickens. There's another Pokemon in chat. That is the seed of my world. Not... I imagine that's like my debit card number that I like carelessly just copy paste, you know? Oh, that's a different dog sound. Look! How pretty. Should I write this down? What if I made it a yellow empire? In this little field. With the new flowers. I bet I could find a better one. A bigger one. I was hoping, look, they're here too. In Flower Meadows. I was hoping to see the chickens. I don't like this grass sound. It makes my ears bleed. Guys, did you hear me click my mouse and a rocket did not go off? I don't see the cows or chickens. No cows or chickens. They're literally viciously attacking the sheep. They're just like not loading or spawning in, I guess. I don't really know. Alright, onward. Right way? Okay, we're going the right way now. More blocks. More icky snow. Dude, I want to see the cold cows. Can everything kind of like load in? Dude, the other day, I was playing in Michael's world, and quite literally, the chunks wouldn't load fast enough because Bedrock sucks. I stopped midair and just fell to my death. And I had a totem in my hand because I'm like, Bedrock sucks again, and there's no chests in here. I was like, Bedrock sucks again, and I can't have anything in my offhand. So I was like, I'll just put the totem there. Why not? I've got a bunch. He gave me some because he's kind. He also doesn't play with keep inventory or anything like that. And so I was just like, I'll just put it in my inventory, or I'll just put it in my offhand. Luckily I had it there because literally Bedrock sucks. Chunks didn't load fast enough, and I just stopped flying, fell to my death. It happened like so fast. It happened so fast before I could even like do anything. Like, I was like, why did I stop? And then I was dead. I was like, excuse me? Dude, this village sucks. Let me down. Spark, you're not carrying anything in your offhand right now. Yeah, because I don't need to. When I go mining, I like to have, wow, 4 pieces of bread. I like to have torches in my offhand, and then I just mine, boom, you know? Alright, lame village. Cords. That's going away. We need to go this way. I've loaded a lot of new blocks today. I hope Blake doesn't kill me. I'll stop. Listen, if we're here, I'm so down to check to see if there's anything in these places that I would like. Finding the new bundles is kind of crazy. Then I don't have to kill rabbits. Don't you need a rabbit's hide for them? I'm not killing a rabbit. I'm sorry. I can't bring myself to kill that precious being of an animal. Let me down. I love how this is like half in a savanna biome, and it's still spawned as like a whatever. a plains biome village. I love how these villagers are also spawning in as plains biomes and not savannas. Also, can we, like, discuss... Can you move? This floating dirt block... Alright. Whoopsies. Interesting. This is cool. Wait. That's cool. Alright, here we go. We're in desert territory almost. This is all beach, I think, but in like another 1,000 blocks. Excuse me, we should be approaching desert territory. Here we go. Okay. We're here. It's not a very big desert. Okay? Here's the new bushes. You have to do that too. You have to silk touch them. And you can bone meal them. So that's good to know. You know what I was thinking about these? Like, imagine putting them on the beach. You know what I mean? Like the, I don't remember what it's called. But, like, if you wanted to build, like, a beach area, the grass and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Here, I'll show you. Like this stuff. Like, this is the vibes, you know what I mean? Watch my game crash again. Oh, I don't have my stream deck open. But see? Like, that's the vibes. Like, if you wanted to build a beach, like on a beach resort or something, boom. That would work perfectly, would it not? It looks exactly like it. And you can bone meal them, and you can place them on multiple different things. So, see, look, you can grow it. Okay, so you can only grow it to, like, what is that, like, stage 2? But, like, yeah, and you can hear the desert. This is the ambience. However, I don't know why, like, we don't have ambience like this in other biomes. At least I couldn't hear it. Alright. Okay, Silk Touch worked. I'm curious to know if you can grow them. Look, you can put them on terracotta, too. Oh, they can grow on 1 block high, or this, like, rare. I have no idea. Okay, you don't have to silk touch these. I'm, like, so down to sit here to see if they grow. Like, for real. Does this not look like what should have been a cave spider spawner? I don't care to go in there. No, this must be, like, not... This is... Nah, nah. They can grow on one block. The wiki was just wrong. Nah. Okay, so, like, let's say... You can't bone meal them, so you definitely have to either just wait for the cactus to grow, or... The thing is, if I put it in peaceful, my farms are gonna break. Let me grab a bed. 1 second. If I put it in peaceful, the farms are gonna break. Okay. We can wait for them to grow. See if they'll grow or not. Here's one more. It seems like they're pretty common when you find a desert. What can I place these on? I can put them on the sand. I think you can place them on pretty much everything. I'm waiting for, like, the camels. How long does it take for cactus to grow? Dude, if this is how you get them, I will build a cactus farm. Every 18 minutes. Okay, I'll wait. Look, there's the camel! So they do just spawn. There's a Tinka Tinkin trap, by the way. They do just spawn. Now, in the desert. That's cool. We need to make sure that we stay in loaded chunks of stuff. I would just want to get some more of these. I'm so confused. What an odd place for a lava lake. Just saying. I'm gonna see if they grow. You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious to know if they, like, grow on them. Or if you, like, they don't. I'm assuming that they grow. You know what I mean? Like, you plant a cactus, you watch it grow. I mean, it would make sense. Did I pick it up? Dude, I would build a cactus farm for these. What is this? Oh my gosh, this is like a random... Do you guys see this? It's like it's another portal that didn't, like... that didn't, like, finish spawning. That's hilarious. I don't want this stuff. That's funny. What did I say the stream title, like the VOD title, was gonna be? I've already forgotten. So in case you weren't aware, the wiki said that the cactus blossoms, like, they'll grow, but when they flower a cactus blossom, then they won't grow anymore. So I don't know if this is, I don't, like, I would assume, I don't know. See, this is why we need science. I have 18. Ugh, I wonder if okay, let's say if I break this, it does come off. Alright, this is my cactus we're going to test this on. We'll place it right there, and then we're going to wait. We're going to wait and see if it grows. Like, it seems stupid that, like, why would the cactus not grow a cactus blossom if you plant a cactus? You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, why is it that if I bone meal moss, I don't get the lush cave flowers? Make it make sense. You know what I mean? So, I'll just, like, wait. There's a bunch of opportunities here for cactus blossoms to grow. The wiki said that, like, there's a 10% chance to grow after 2 blocks and a 25% chance to grow after 3 blocks. So I wonder why so many had singular cactus blocks and they had flowers on them. Let's read hate comments, shall we? Dude, some guy commented on my post complaining about Fortnite and how I lost the gun to a guy literally in the air and I was sitting on top of it. He picked it up while I was sitting on top of it and he was in the air. And I was like, it's not my internet. I have fiber internet with 1,000 up, 1,000 down. Like, it's not my internet before the internet warriors come out, you know? And he's like, fiber don't matter. What's your ping? Literally the whole reason why. I said it's not my internet. And then somebody was like, it's a lot quicker to pick it up yourself than auto pickup. And I was like, I don't agree with this. And he's like, you can't agree with it if it's, you can't not agree with it if it's true. And I'm like, bestie, I turned auto pickup on because I was tired of losing battles of pickup not working when I tried to pick up a weapon. So I turned auto pickup on and I win more off spawn fights to get a gun than I do lose now. So yeah. So annoying. You know? So I went to the DMV today, and it was not that bad, genuinely. Um, none of the cactuses have grown. I don't know how long it's been. It was not that bad. It could have been much worse. I got there at 7:57 this morning. And I was like, you know what? I think I was like the third person there. There was one guy already standing outside waiting. He stood on business. He dressed for the warmth. He had a hat. He stood on business. He was first in line. He walked in there and walked out before I got waited on. That man knew what he wanted. And I was like, Slay King, if only more people in the world were like you. You know, they came in, they knew what they wanted, you know? And so I love the new ambient sound in the desert. I wish we'd kind of gotten the same thing in other biomes. I haven't heard anything different. Anyway, the other thing is that I saw one other guy when I pulled in, and he was sitting in his car because it was 35 degrees this morning. It was cold. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna sit in my car and wait. And then at 8:15, people started pouring out of the woodwork. I don't know where they all came from. I don't know if they were just parked in the back or where I couldn't see them, because I parked in the front because there were a bunch of open spots, and so I was like, okay, slay. And they just poured out of the woodwork. I was like, I'm not standing out there in the cold. The line is not that long. And then it got worse. 5 minutes later, more people started getting out. And I was like, fine, I'll get out. So I ended up being 7th in line or something like that. And so, I was in and out in literally 20 minutes. I walked up to the desk and I said, I just need to renew a car registration. And she was like, do you have proof of insurance? Never once have I ever had to show proof of insurance to renew my car registration. I've had to show proof of insurance because in West Virginia, where I live, you have to have insurance on your car, regardless of if you're actually driving it or not. If that car does not run and it sits in your driveway, you still have to have insurance on it. Granted, are any officers really going to come knock on your door because they ran your tags and saw that you didn't have insurance or whatever? Or I don't know. Is there any way to prove that? No, but it's just the law. And the thing is if you get pulled over and you're driving your car and you don't have insurance on it, you're going to pay a hefty fine. So, I paid, I was just it's in my car, and they're like, well, they're going to want to see it. And I was like, fine. So I went out to my car, grabbed the proof of insurance, and, I was so glad that I had a copy. Obviously I have a copy, but I was so glad that the copy had both mine and Blake's cars, because I was fixing Blake's car. Otherwise, I would have been like, you know what, Blake, you can do it yourself, because I'm not going again. And I counted today, there's 10 booths that are not, okay, so there's 13 booths total at my DMV, and 3 of them are dedicated to driver examinations. So, that includes permit testing and the driving test. They, from what I have seen, they will not help anybody else if you're not taking a driver's test or a permit test. So, you can't even count them. Other than that, there are 10 booths to help people. And there were 2 people working, and then 3 people working, and then that woman never helped anybody, the third person that came by. Didn't help anybody, got up and left for 10 minutes, came back, still didn't help anybody. 4th woman showed up to sit next to her, didn't help anybody. One of the 2 people that originally were helping people got up and left for 10 minutes, and I was like, bro, huh? And then the third lady finally called the person in front of me and helped her, and then the woman that sat down next to her and didn't help anybody, I was the first person she helped, and I was 7th in line. So, to be fair, I did message my mom and I was like, there's a woman who's like not doing anything. Like she's just sitting there like just watching. She literally sat there and just watched. I was like, I don't know what she's doing, but she's not helping anybody. So slay, I guess. So I don't know if she's just working or she's just like not working or if she's like a trainee or something. I don't know. But she ended up helping me. I was like, so she is working. She just didn't do anything for 20 minutes while I waited. So that's a slay. One of the two people that were originally helping people, they got up for like 10-ish minutes while I was in line. They came back almost when it was my turn to be like, I just need to renew a vehicle registration. And then the third lady that got up and left, like, she still didn't come back until like right before like it was my turn to be like, I need my vehicle registration or whatever renewed. Like she helped the lady that was in front of me. So as soon as that lady got done, she pretty much like came back. So I was like, I don't know where these people are going. Like, you just got started. It's 8:30 a.m. You guys open at 8:30 and you're already taking breaks. I'm confused. Like, you can't tell me that, like, they're getting up to do stuff when there's, like, already... Because when, like I said, I was 7th in line and there were multiple people behind me. And when I left, there was probably, like, 30 people still. Like, that were waiting in line and waiting to be, like, helped by somebody at a booth. Because, like, at least at my DMV, you walk in, you go to the left, and you, like, wait in line, and you're just like, I need to do this. And then they'll give you a ticket number, and then you go sit down. There's a Tyrogue in the chat. You go sit down, and then they call your number. And that's how it is. Unless, like, if you're, like, renewing your license or something, then they'll, like, take your photo and stuff, but at that same booth. None of these are growing. How long? I know it's been almost 10 minutes. It's been almost 10 minutes, if not 10 minutes already. These have not grown. I think some of those have grown. Like, I'm just curious to see if they'll grow. The cactus blossoms. Like, if you, like, because this... Having the cactus blossoms will make me want to build a cactus farm. Like, I don't ever use green dye. I'm not a green dye person, but I will. I'm not a green person. But if I can get the cactus blossoms, I will build a cactus farm. For them. Just saying. So... Oh, we got somebody else hating. Let's see. Are you dumb? I'm just going to block this person. Sam's sad that she's not here. We're literally watching cactus grow. I really like the ambient noises. I like, kid you not. I think it's nice. I wish we had the same ambient noises in other biomes. Like with the leaves. Like with the... I still haven't seen falling leaf particles. But it would be really cool to see them, like... You know what I mean? And I'm curious to know if... I'm curious to know if, like, the leaves, like, have, because I forget what the chance is. It's, like, a small chance that they'll, like, have leaf particles, but I wonder if you've already picked them. You know what I mean? Like, you've already silk touched them off the tree, if they'll still produce them. Leaf particles, Minecraft. Because part of the reason why I wanted to use the cherry blossom leaves is that I liked the particles that they produced. It was just cute. So I was like, yes. I'm looking on the wiki. I don't think the wiki's updated yet. I don't think the wiki's updated yet. My cactus still hasn't grown. And now it's, I know that it's been at least 11 minutes. For science. Let me go to sleep. I'm not watching Final Destination. My mom just sent me a movie trailer for Final Destination. I am not watching that. I will go see the Minecraft movie, though. Sam just asked me if the cactus is growing. Not growing. Not growing. We're waiting. We're waiting patiently. I want to know if, like, the cactus farms are worth it. I would assume so. My cactus that I've planted still hasn't grown. Do 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 do. Um. That grew! That one grew. That was at 2. Okay. Let's see if it grows a cactus flower. Because that was at 2 blocks, now it's at 3. So now it has a 25% chance to grow a cactus flower. I think that one grew over there too. For science! Boom, boom, boom. Do you guys play Pokemon? If so, what's your favorite Pokemon? Dude, you guys need to see this, by the way. The Rift Launcher, while we're waiting for the cactus to grow, let me show you. Hold on. I got you. We have to go to Swearin's TikTok. Stop! I don't want to do this. Unable to verify. What do you mean? Two objects that are the same shape. What do you mean? Two objects that are the same shape. The M's. I don't understand what the point of that was. Okay, we have to go to Swearin. Okay, guys, Swearin is a Fortnite content creator. He's hilarious. He plays Zero Build because he claims that, the, builds make him motion sick, which I guess is fair. Alright, watch this. This is hilarious. If you drive around in a car in this game, I'm doing this to you. Get out of the car. I'm so sick of cars in this darn game. I'm telling you. I'm so sick of them. Guys, that one grew cactus blossom, did it not? This one over here? I'm pretty sure it did. Like, almost certain that it did. This one, I'm pretty sure grew one. Okay, so they can grow them. So cactus farms are worth it. Slay. Anyway, I'm so sick. Like, I'm actually... Look, my cactus finally grew. I'm, like, actually so sick and tired of the cars in Fortnite. So, if you're driving around a car, don't get pissed off at me when I rift you away and blow up your car and you take fall damage. Although these losers are probably carrying, like, a rocket drill or something that prevents them from falling. I honestly, really, not gonna lie, I'm really not mad at the rocket drill. The rocket drill's kind of fun, if you know how to use it. Some people use it to get away when they're weak, and that's like, you're dumb for that. You're actually stupid for that. This is a pretty alcove. Is that what you would call this? You ate my cactus flower. Look at this. Wait. The inspo. Let me take a photo of this. Blake's gonna kill me. My mom, I told her, I was like, I'm not watching that. Do you want to have nightmares? Do you want me to have nightmares? I was like, I'll go see the Minecraft movie, though. And she's like, fine. If the Minecraft movie's still playing... If the Minecraft movie is still playing, then I'll go watch that and you can watch Minecraft. I love the Final Destination movies. They're all good. No, thank you. Final Destination is terrible. I'm not having nightmares. Okay. Back to sending me this. This is a cute alcove. Or, I don't know what you call this. Blake's gonna kill me for being, like, explorative like this. Okay, I think we got... I don't think he's gonna care, honestly, but... We looked at everything, I think, except for the cold birds and stuff, which I can try. You know what? Can I just spawn them in at this point? Because, like, they didn't spawn in. Like, they didn't spawn in when we were over in, like, new areas. So, we were just unlucky, I guess. I totally did not just drop that out of my mouth. Okay. Nummel. Okay. Oh, so they'll lay. Wait. Oh! So, like, the different birds will lay. Okay. Different eggs. That's cool. They're so cute. I like this one. Look at him. So cute. I like his little feathers on the back, like his little hair. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here to the cold area and, spawn a cow and see what it looks like. I'm not eating those grape ones, guys. Cool! That's crazy. That's so cool. I love their little hair. I want to see the pigs one more time. I love this chicken variant and this pig variant. I'm not gonna lie. I think all of my favorite variants are the cold ones. Whoopsies. I don't know, I really like the warm variant of the cow too. I like all the cold variants. I don't know. I think they're so cool. Okay. Hold on. I want to see. Hold on.